We're here at Iron Masters, out here in Gardner's, PA, where we're going to be doing our lockdown in about 3 weeks. We're looking for what's said to be some graves that are actually haunted, very, very haunted, with apparitions being seen at nighttime, along with the furnace, which is in front of me. We are going to be investigating that night too, as many, many people have died during the Revolutionary War and the Civil War, making cannonballs, bullets, and so forth. As you see, there's really nothing out here. This is a state park and there's nothing. We're going to make our way into the woods a little bit, as our source has told us that it's to the right of the furnace in the woods off of the trail. Well, what we've got is, public restrooms right here, which will be closed by the time we come here because they close during the winter time. Way back in the distance is, of course, the mansion over top of those trees. As Loretta Claus makes her psychic ability known, she's trying to detect where these actual small cemetery could be located. We are walking now to try and find this cemetery. We are the only ones out here. It's very eerie, very creepy, and it is approximately 4:45 at night, October the 9th, 2012. As you walk with us, we're going to the Appalachian Trail. From Maine to Georgia, this trail runs. I can imagine what occurs on this trail. You know and I know, somewhere along this trail, there is a serial killer.
I'm going to say the stones are this way.
The psychic is saying the stones are this way, off the trail. We will go see.
I feel like they're down this
Here's a
way.
trail right here. See the trail to the left?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So we're going to go ahead and check this area out here.
Right around here somewhere.
This is a small cutout all leading over to the restroom. So it's grown over. So
it is grown over.
that's water down there. Let's take a little bit of hike down here.
Walk down here.
A little ways. By the way, I'm JB. Everybody knows me. Devil Dog Paranormal Research Team. How are ya?
Cut.
There's no cutting in this. We're looking for the cemetery.
Actually, I think the cemetery's down here. I think that we're going to run into that apartment, wouldn't we?
Possibly.
Run into the back side?
The backside. Did you lock the car up?
You went in to get the second part, and yes, you locked it. I locked it, and then you opened it, and then you locked it, I'm sure. Look at it.
We're still in search of the cemetery. We are close by. We have that feeling now. This place is beautiful. There is no one out here. It's so eerie and confined with so much space. Bubbling Springs Cabin. There's an actual cabin up here on this road. Where it's at, I don't know. I don't even see a cabin up this road. This place gives me the heebie-jeebie-jeebies. We're going to walk this little trail a little bit because I have a feeling it's something. I have this feeling. How about you, Psychic Madam Della? Do you feel something back in this little tiny trail? This actually looks like the back side of the Pine Grove Cemetery.
I feel like we're not supposed to be over here. Like maybe we shouldn't go in here.
Why?
Because it feels like there's
Some
it just feels like
mad
I
spirits?
can't really explain it. It just feels like maybe we shouldn't go in.
Well, let me
here.
walk in and you stay here.
Kind of really weird.
I just want to look and see if I see any headstones.
Yeah, don't follow that hole for that sake.
I'll try not to. This is very, very eerie. We are in the middle of nowhere. We are trying to look for headstones, anything of the sort. We are in the right location, we just can't find them. There's so much overbrush and so much debris that's grown over that it's very, very hard to find anything out here. We will keep looking and we will keep you informed.
That long.
There's the furnace. We're coming out of the trail now. We are in the right vicinity of this small cemetery. We are just trying to pick up on it. We're going to walk over and check that area by the furnace again. said to have apparitions, screams, yells at nighttime. When we come to do our lockdown, we will be filming out here also.
I think we should check this area a little bit closer.
A little closer. We're going to check the furnace area a little closer. It is cordoned off by the state park, so I think that possibly it may not have been when our source told us that there was some activity in these woods.
Maybe we walked right on Milo.
Yes. Said to have apparitions, shadow man, screaming of the sorts.
Joinski's haunted.
All in this area of the furnace, as well as the Ironmaster's mansion itself.
I don't see anything here. However, I do see quite a bit of large bee nests in the ground.
Yes.
So,
This place is 300 years old, 275 to be exact. And it's been here a long time and has a lot of history and a lot of spirits.
check this out. This is one of those things that came out of the furnace. The salamander. Weighing upwards of 4,000 pounds. Hard to remove without damaging the furnace stack. That's it right there. The iron
Yeah.
chunk that they had to take out. I don't see any spoons here. Do you? I don't.
No,
Doesn't mean that they're not here underneath all
they
this
could be
stuff,
under
though.
this debris.
Alright, well, we'll continue.
We're going to continue on our quest and our venture to find this little cemetery. This is going to be very, very interesting that night.
Can we squish
Pine
in?
Grove Furnace.
Look, babe, you can't really fit through.
I know.
You can if you're tiny.
That's okay. We'll have plenty of smaller people here.
Now, the psychic is going to tell you where I think it's going.
Okay, hold on a second. Look on that side over there real good.
Let's read this. Maybe it has some information
I'm going to,
about where. Oh, look at these old people. Look, there you are.
yeah.
Well. Okay. So who's to say that the front of the furnace, babe, the front of the furnace is where we were just standing. It would be right back there.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know what? How about up on the street on the other side?
Maybe it's over there now.
Let's cross over.
Well, let's go ahead and drive over and park in the mansion. All right? And then we'll
Yeah.
walk from there because
If you're in the front of the actual furnace, it would be up over this fenced area.
exactly. And then if you're up on the street looking at it, it's going to be over that way.
Right, so
See, and what the source said, he goes, you got to be standing in front of it, and I didn't find out where in front of it. So what we're going to do is close right now. We will be back on. We're now parked up here at the Ironmasters. As you see, there's the sign. We are parked. We are in the middle of nowhere. This is the mansion. This place is huge. We're going to try to locate the cemetery up this way, which is not too far from the furnace itself. It's a possibility they buried their own near the Ironmasters. We do know that we found a couple stones down there by the furnace, but you know, who's to say who they are? But that could be where the source said that a lot of apparitions are being seen. So as we walk around the Ironmasters, you will see this place is huge. There is the Paymaster's cabin. That is actually 280 years old. There's a lot of activity over there also. We will be investigating that outside area.
Is this the way you want to go?
Yes, we will walk down the steps first to the backside. There is activity all over this place, so we will be split up into 3 teams that night, and we will cover as much as we can. To the right.
You want to go down. This.
Mhm.
See, this is where I feel that the people, the owners, would be buried real close to their home. This was their house.
As we walk the Ironmaster site, you get the eerie feeling that someone's watching you.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of apparition, spiritual activity in this area. Did they say anything on them?
No, they don't.
They will say something on them though. Here's the actual bonfire for the Iron Masters. As you look, this place is huge. We are out back, and it's huge.
It's ginormous.
Madame Della says what?
It's ginormous.
There you go, Madame Della.
Definitely ginormous.
Here's
Like,
the
huge.
little bonfire area.
I feel when I think about the stones, I feel that the stones are over here.
This is definitely a good area that I can sense that there's something going on over in this area.
Yeah, me too. And there's a stone right there, straight ahead to your right, underneath the trees. See it?
Right there?
Yes.
Yes, there's a stone. It's probably one of the stones he was talking about that was
And
buried.
that's a nice big stone.
There's one, and there's another one over there that's buried.
Yep, I think these are the gravestones.
These are the gravestones of the actual owners.
And I was correct.
So we definitely know that night we were here last, we communicated with the owners, and they are here to stay. They're not... Yo, what the heck was that running?
What the frick was that? Seriously.
It was something big, too.
I know it was something big, but what was it?
I couldn't tell you if it was a deer or a fox, but it
That
was big.
big?
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't a freaking bear?
No, it had a white tail.
Holy shit, man, that thing was ginormous.
I think I got it on film, too.
If not, you got the sound on film.
Yeah. We almost died just now. Something jumped out of the woods. Thank God it was an animal and not a spirit.
I do believe that those are the gravestones.
Me too. We have found the gravestones for the owners of the property. Very eerie. And it's almost like the animal jumped to get us away. I don't like that fact. But as you see, we are alone. There's no one at this big mansion. There's a cabin across the street, but that's a rented cabin, and it's about 280 years old also. I don't know. When we play it later, we'll look.
I didn't see anything.
So, Madame Della, what do you think about this area?
I think that we found the area where the stones were, and I think that I was right when I said I felt the stones were over here on the right-hand side of the house. Well, left-hand side from the front, right from the back. And that's what I think. I think those were the stones, but I don't know what that was.
That was definitely
Large.
weird the way it wanted us out of them woods, isn't it?
Or it was hiding and we
It
startled
was hiding
them
and
or
we
something.
startled
I don't
something.
know.
But we did find the stones. Madame Della, psychic ability comes through again. She was right all along, and JB was wrong again. JB's tired of being wrong. What was that?
No idea.
There's things
I
moving
think-
in the woods, and
I
there
honestly
ain't.
think this is going to be a hot area.
This
when
is
we
going to be a
investigate.
hot area to investigate that night. We are going to be fired up.
Yep.
We are getting stoked. We have found the stones of the deceased. We are going to be happy to investigate this outside area. We are going to get a lot of activity.
We should cut it, and I think we should look around some more.
Okay, we are going to cut. We will get back to you.
Because there's
That's how they dump the stuff down into it.
ruins of furnace stack, 1925.
This is the actual area.
Charcoal house is no longer present. Mules, horses. Here it is, right here. This is the cabin.
Yeah.
All right, so what's on the other side of the street? No.
Okay. We are made our way back over behind the furnace to see if we can locate any more stones, grave sites. This whole area is filled with spirits and apparitions. The stables were over here. I just took pictures off the placard of all the areas, and we're talking old. We're talking a lot of people died.
Bump it up more, baby. Bump it up
A
more.
lot of people died and perished working here.
Even more exciting.
Not for this. This isn't for anybody but us and the team.
Amazing. Oh, we're just doing our own.
Yeah, we're doing our own little thing right now.
Sure, there's no spiders on there.
Oh, I can't go through that way.
Big old brown spider that's action on there.
We're just exploring right now. Me and Madame Della. because we know that we're going to be bringing a team outside to actually try to catch some of these shadow people, some of these apparitions and spirits. There's the top of the furnace there.
Oh, wow.
As you see.
That used to have an observatory on top of it?
275 years old.
Yes. I don't know what these people, I see nothing else, and I believe that we did locate them.
We located them. I think it was to the right. This is the front, what they were talking about. And it's to the right, which is over there, behind the mansion.
Yeah.
That's what they were talking about.
I think so.
Okay, we pretty much are done our scouting.
What is this building?
This is the museum.
Is that?
It's a museum. It was here back then. Part of it was.
Let's go walk by it, because we're not going to get a lot of time to do this when we're here. So.
Nah, I'm just going to show these guys some of the film and go over some stuff with them real quick.
A lot of times, a property will explain itself and reveal itself if you continue to walk.
Yes.
But being there were so many buildings, why leave one out when we're walking? So let's go. Right? Why leave one out?
This here is the museum. It's also been around forever. Appalachian Trail Museum now. I think it used to be an actual bedding house where a lot of the workers that worked the furnace lived at. This is only open on Saturdays and Sundays also.
Never open, right?
Nobody's ever open around here. As you see, this building is very, very old. Nope, I'm going to walk around the corner here and then go back up. Madame Della says that there's going to be so much activity that night that she has to bring her depends.
We're going to bring Tig the Warlock with us. Oh, you want to know who Tig the Warlock is? He's my little assistant.
Who is Tig the Warlock?
He's about 12 inches tall, he's black and gray, and he's awesome. He's awesome. He shakes when he finds a spirit.
Tig the Warlock.
Whoa, look at the beehive on
Look
the
at
side
that
of
beehive on the side of the building. It is ridiculous.
Oh, my Lord. Is there bees in there, babe?
Oh, not now, or it's too cold.
He looks like a man.
Yep.
Looks scary. I bet you this museum is so haunted.
You know it is. We're going to be checking out all this that night. We are going to be on the prowl that night to catch some spirits and apparitions and shadow men. Hallelujah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that sums up the entire property.
We covered a lot. We didn't cover it all. We covered enough that we're actually going to be able to investigate and have a good, thorough investigation. We're going to jump up here on this trail here so we can head back over to the vehicle. Pine Grove Furnace.
I think I just lost a pound
Probably.
from walking all around here. It is huge.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up so we make our way back to the Iron Master's mansion. We have scouted the whole area that is going to be investigated that night for episode 3. Too Scared to Scream. JB signing off. Madame Della signing off.
Peace to the
Bye
spirits.
bye.